Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 16 AX versus Filth. My name is Nobalicious for the Oceania 2021 Awesome Cup. This is Division 1, Game 16. Welcome aboard if you are just joining us. We are just waiting on one more member from each of the teams to get in before we are underway. This has been a game I've been waiting to see for many weeks now. AX taking on the Filth. Filth being the Division 2 winners of last season. AX being an absolute force to be reckoned with, as we've all seen in the public games. Taking a look right now at the Filthy Rejects score lineup, we do have Exxon, Jamesy, Up to Mischief, and Zoe's, or Zinvar as he's known. And on the AX team, we do have Amper Vibes, Ango, Prime, Stake, Q-Shock, and Quiver. I will address the elephant in the room. Angus clearly has had a few too many before he came on running the 420 Blaze It. I'd like to say that this is a family-friendly show and we do not promote 420 as much as 420 is 420. 420. So, my name is Dubalicious once again. Welcome to the game. We are hopefully going to be kicking this up very shortly. It is the 23-minute mark, 25 seconds. Hopefully getting those last couple of people in. I am just going to find out what is going on. And we should be underway very shortly. So let me know in the predictions where you sit. Do you believe AX is going to take the win here, or the Filthy Rejects Auxiliary? I can't speak today. Jesus Christ. Auxiliary versus Filth to take home the Game 16 Match Cup. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've just been informed that these two teams have just got their members coming in now. A couple of people have had to duck off to the old Outback Dunny to go relieve themselves before the match. Obviously, this is going to be one of those really sweaty games, and Imperium has now graced us with his presence, and we are just waiting on the very last one to come in, and that is Q Wombat. We are kicking off at the 21-minute mark. And there it goes. We're 21-minute mark, so 52 seconds before game starts. Let me know. Keep those predictions going. I do believe there is a few more minutes before those predictions do come to a roaring close. And it does look like Filth has got a lot of love for them across AX. AX did have the minor amount at the beginning. They were holding strong. It looks like we do have a lot of love here for Filth. Someone go give some AX a little bit of their love. Make sure, because this is going to be a very tight lineup. Both teams have just been absolutely slogging it out in the T5s and T8s. You always see them talking trash to each other, but in a friendly banter way, because obviously we are a family-friendly, absolutely no toxicity whatsoever in Ocean. It's completely unheard of. But with 13 seconds to go, these two boys, these two teams are absolutely ready for war, and we will be seeing it all go live. Of course, we'll start down on B, the battery, because that's where everyone goes hell in a handbasket. And they should be spawning in just a moment. It looks like we got one member did just get a black screen, so they have kicked it back. Again, I do apologize for this. Hopefully they come back in. Battlefield doing Battlefield things. Just remember, there's nothing wrong with EA. Battlefield is not broken. If something's wrong, you are the problem. This is the advice we've been given by the EA gods themselves. That Battlefield is completely unbroken. It's been battle tested, and if there's a problem, you are that problem. I will just leave you for just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, to listen to the soothing sound of the calm before the storm, as I desperately try to get these two teams into play. Alright, we are trying to get Imperium back in here, but hell or high water, regardless of what happens, they will be kicking this off at 18:30. So ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start on. Imperium will just be joining in a little bit moments later, hopefully not too long. And but the game must go on. We've already waited a significant amount of time. This will be 7.5 minutes waiting. And unfortunately, these things do happen, but we must press on. Otherwise, this will end up timing the game out. These two teams slogging it, I don't think will. And there it is. Imperium managed to get in just by the skin of his teeth here in the last 5 seconds before kickoff. So in 3, 2, 1, Ango with his premature spawnulation. As always, you can't help but give it a little bit of a giggle. And we will be starting off here on the Bravo flag. Just taking a look as we back up. Listen to the birds chirp and the finery of all this nice calm before the storm. We do see Quiver hanging back there on Charlie, while Imperium and Jamesy on Alpha. Mischief X on Zinvar going down in the south, only to be met up with Amper, Wombat, Ango, and Q-Shock. The boys are back in town. The shots are out, waiting to see who's going to get first blood. Wombat keeping Amper nice and cozy there. Up to Mischief, trying to take that southern flanks. He's just managed to avoid it. These two boys are just these guys are just tickling each other with a couple of little nerf darts. No one's actually taking a kill, but Jamesy finally taking down Quiver. Mischief dropping Amper, and Zoe's taking down Wombat. Q-Shock, the last survivor left. Zoe's going around the side. He's going to slip and dip, and he doesn't going to make it. And there it is, up to Mischief, holding back, and he's going to go in for that res. Pick him up and keep on mowing through. Bravo and Alpha both in the hands of Filth. Ango now trying to push back on Imperium. Alpha wide open for the receiving end to get an attack in there. Jamesy now spawning in to defend. Ango is in a very tight situation. Jamesy's coming closing up as Zoe's is going to end up eating him for breakfast. Or should I say dinner for most of the time around the world right now. Q-Shock is going to be slapped, getting those cheeks clapped. And Zoe's now coming in on the south. Q Wombat narrowly avoiding it. Going in head to head. Who's going to get the shot? Zoe's just breaks through. Wombat had the perfect angle of attack and executed that beautifully. Exxon trying to tickle Wombat. Just tickle the old pickle there, but he does manage to slip through unnoticed. Xeon is now starting to run. Exxon is now starting to go hard on to the Bravo objective to defend it, but it looks like Amper and Wombat are going to be joining up with Q-Shock here. Up to Mischief, still holding, using that smoke to his advantage. We do have Exxon trying to fire in, takes down Wombat, but Amper Vibes right behind will clear him out. Up to Mischief, now has Zoe's to back him up. The headshots are coming out. Q-Shock does take the win. Amper Vibe just getting out of sign of Zoe's. And we do have Amper Vibes now coming in. There goes the shot down range from Jamesy coming out from the northern flank. Zoe's now closing in quick towards Amper Vibes. Amper taking down Jamesy, but it's not going to be enough. And the Bravo flag, while it was under siege, has managed to stay protected by Phil. Moving back towards the Charlie objective and away from all the infinite firing machine guns. Imperium does look like he was taken down there by Ango. That FG42 getting some work in. Ango just getting behind the lorry. Quiver is going to be holding up there. Zoe's pushing back, using the smoke. Amper Vibe trying to clear it out. But Jamesy X on Imperium will be going in. Imperium looking to get that revenge on Ango. Doesn't find it. And Ango getting in two-piece on Imperium back to back. Imperium and Jamesy down is now going to leave Able, Alpha, Apples, whatever you want to call it, completely up for grabs. And for the first time in this game, it looks like AX will be going in that double cap. 143 to 109. Filth had a very commanding lead. They are still in a very good position, but only having this one flag now being rinsed here on the side. Wombat is taking down Amper, just dodging the bullets, and in from behind, Imperium does take him out. Imperium going in for the res. Q-Shock still staying alive, holding just off the side of Bravo. They need to go in there for that triple cap to start losing these points down. Imperium staying behind with Jamesy to defend it, and looking over to the Alpha, we do have Angus putting himself in a nice little hidey hole, like a trapdoor spider waiting to pounce. Exxon coming right around the outside. He's just been very ever so cautious. Goes in the shots, he misses. All he's going to do is give his position away, and Angus is going to jump all over that, laying him out flat like a flatbed. Zoe's is going to be removed. Bravo still alive by Phil. Imperium, Mischief, and Jamesy. It looks like Hugh Wombat is just trying to hold them there, run the clock down, and slowly go. With 145 to 128, only going down by 1 or 2 tickets. AX is starting to turn the tables here. We can see that Mischief just trying to hold back on on Ango. Exxon is now pushing from very long range. Quiver dropped by Jamesy. Angus and Zoe's going head to head. Angus just keeps popping out and dropping those shots, slapping those thoughts all over the battlefield, making sure that he's absolutely letting everyone know what he's doing. And here we go. AX now with a nice little triple cap, trying to stop the team from breaking out of this. AX might just start turning the tide in their favor. Ampervibes, Q-Shock, Wombat taking the rest of the defense down. This is a triple cap going down quick. Filth need to take this objective if they want to stop this from happening. Mischief, Exxon, and Zoe's are quick to jump on. The flag flipping back, stopping it, but not before. AX did just drag them down. 106 against 145. AX bringing them back by nearly 40 tickets is an absolute sight to behold. But very quickly, they have just bum rushed this, taking back that triple, and we are soon to see with 104 to 103, 103 all, and there goes the flip. AX all over it. But with Jamesy able to just trot on over to Bravo and claim that one back, hopefully using him as a personalized spawn beacon, the team definitely needs to jump in. Exxon's now spawning on Jamesy. Ango coming in from the eastern flank, takes down Jamesy. Exxon now in the middle of a sandwich maneuver, dropping a pincer harder than Pokemon. He's going to be absolutely railed here by Quiver, but not before he gets his kill. Another one bites the dust. Imperium coming up the back and just biting him in the backside. Wombat is going to be taken down, and Ango will hold the line defending it. Bringing that one back to the glory of AX. Abels and Charlie, Apples and Cortana. The objective's still in the hands of AX right now. Filth are having a hard time getting out of spawn, and we've seen from these linear maps before, once you get spawn trapped, it is near impossible to get out. But we do have Zoe's, Jamesy, up to Mischief, Exxon now starting to rush in there with Imperium backing up on the line. When the chips are down, the ace comes out of the hole, and we do see these boys starting to rush in harder than we've seen them go all map. They've managed to drop Shock and Viber. Wombat still alive, using that smoke to his advantage. He needs to try and pick up one where he can. Takes down Imperium. They would have notified his position. Goes in for another one. Takes down Zoe's. This madman is somehow staying alive against all odds. He goes in, wanted to use that melee, but he just missed out. 73 to 99. AX in the win. Goes in, takes down Mischief as well. The shots are out. Jamesy's gone down as well. Imperium, the last remaining hopes for against AX. But no, looks like Q Wombat absolutely destroyed the entire Filth team by himself on the Alpha flag. Ladies and gentlemen, what an absolute ripper of a round to start off with. 97 to 64. Filth were in a commanding lead for majority of the game. Right around the midpoint, AX decided to push themselves into the next gear, go harder than all hell to manage to break through, but it looks like Filth are managing to jump on Bravo while they've got a distraction up on Charlie, leaving Ampervibes and Q-Shot to have to come back and try and defend. Exxon still alive. He goes in for the shots from above, jumps over. It's not going to be enough, but hopefully it was enough of a distraction for Filth to manage to take Bravo. They are starting to leave that, and that's going to give Q-Shock and Ampervibes the ability to just walk on completely undefended and take what is theirs. Imperium's holding back, trying to communicate with the rest of the team. We should see some of the Filth boys breaking off to help Imperium before he goes into a 3v1. Jamesy, Mischief, and Zinvar and Exxon deciding not to spawn in on the back of Imperium and take Alpha instead. They are desperately trying to cling back to a 2-cap and get traction. Right now it is very hard. You can feel the pressure of both of the AX team pushed back onto Filth as they just lose the Bravo flag. Once again, Imperium was the only one left to defend it in a 3v1. But one step forward, one step back. They have managed to take the Alpha flag. And with 10 minutes, 15 seconds to go, 50 points to 95, 45 points up. A similar situation to what we saw with Filth going against AX at the beginning of the game. AX might just be able to drop the ball here for Filth to claim victory over the first map. This is going to be a close game unless AX can dig this in even more, but it looks like Bravo might be starting to go back. Alpha in the hands of Filth. The panic seems to have subsided. The boys are getting back into their tactics. Quiver's down, Mischief goes down, but Zibba right there behind drops him. They'll get the reses in. Imperium just waiting as well. Bravo, we have Exxon and Jamesy going up against a 3v1 with Wombat now joining into the fight. Exxon's trying to position himself very nice against the smoke. And if I do not get mistaken, that was a hell of a lot of C4 to be used. Exxon's down. Jamesy is going to be chased by Amper, just getting out of there. Q-Shock waiting for a res. He's not going to leave it much longer. Ampervibes being aggressive is going to start pushing up. Goes in for the shot. Manages to nail him in the head, keeping Bravo in the hands for AX. Charlie flag being pushed up by Imperium, but he's going to be met face to face with Ango and Quiver, who decided to stay back and defend. Coming out through the northern mid alley, we do have Zoe's as well as Up to Mischief going head to head against Q-Shock. Ango now joining in. He's going to come flying around that rear. And he doesn't know where the hell's going on. Angus is just firing like a madman all through that smoke. 27 to 89. We are coming down really close to the line here. James and Imperium going to be meeting up with Angus. Jamesy popping shots around that corner. Goes in, drops Angus. Charlie is going to be wide open for the attack. We do have Jamesy now making a break harder than Usain Bolt in the 100-meter dash. Straight towards Charlie, going in for that double cap. Zinvar and Up to Mischief are going to stay behind on Alpha. Amplify's Quiver with Q-Shock. Now starting to make the final push in. 20 tickets to 88. Can Filth manage to maintain their position and hold the line? Q-Shock going up against Zinvar is going to be dropped. You can see AX now starting to get the fear into them. They're making mistakes that they weren't making earlier. Zinvar now going up against Q-Wombat. Does drop him. Alfred Charlie both in the hands of Filth. Bravo now the only defending force for AX. Angus now pushing through the mid lane. Quiver is going to be right behind him. Jamesy's just trying to protect with Imperium and Exxon holding back on Charlie. Amper Vibes now spawning in off the side. Is going to start rushing in from the home spawn at AX. 18 to 80. We do have a massive lead here for AX. But with 7 minutes 48 seconds left on the clock, this could be timed out, ladies and gentlemen. We did lose 7.5 minutes at the beginning. Amper Vibes now trying to rush into Charlie using that smoke. Exxon just acting like a T-Rex. Acting like a T-Rex's enemy. Holding still. Don't move. You can't see him. At Quivers trying to start going in, takes down Exxon there. The Charlie flag being under siege from both sides, 18 to 75. AX are losing tickets to the lot to Filth, maintaining their position. Exxon will go down, giving them the 18 to the 71. Imperial still holding Quiver, taking down Jamesy with an absolute drop shot. And there goes Exxon, taking that down to 17 to 70. 10 tickets down to the loss of 1. Q-Wombat holding Bravo. Alpha is completely undefended. Through the smoke, I was mistaken. Up to Mischief and Zimba are holding short. They are starting to go in. They need as many reses as they can. They can't afford the losses anymore. Zoe's and Mischief drop. There is a 3-man push towards Alpha. This is going to become a hairy race here with Q-Wombat, Amper Vibes, Q-Shock now starting to rush in. We do have a 3 on the flag with no one left. Charlie is going head-to-head. Jamesy and Exxon trying to hold back Quiver. Bravo still left alone. We don't have many people. Up to Mischief looks like he's now sporting on the northern flank here, with Up to Mischief and Zinbar both holding back. Alpha flag will go to the hands of AX, giving them a 2-point cap over the top of Filth. 13 to 61 and closing down quick with 13 tickets left. Filth needs to make a miracle, come out of the bag. Quiver and Angus both holding up on Bravo, 2 to 2. Who is going to take the lead here? Looks like Zinvar is the last one left, with Quiver taking the shot there on Up to Mischief, still staying alive. Q-Wombat still going head to head. Where is... And I've got no idea where Up to Mischief managed to hide out. Looks like Quiver did drop both of them. And if we look down at the Charlie, which is completely undefended, we do have Angus and Quiver going in there, trying to get another cap in, while Alpha is in the hands of Phil. 7 tickets to 59. Can they manage to do the unthinkable, the impossible? Can Phil manage to turn this around in the final moments? Amper Vibes, Q-Wombat, Q-Shock trying to rush in. We do have Amper Vibes dropped by Exxon coming in from the north. Imperium taking down Q-Shock. Wombat the last remaining survivor. Exxon going head to head. Imperium right on the back. 5 minutes 35 seconds with 6 tickets remaining. Filth are refusing to go down without a fight. Q-Shock and Wombat are both being dropped on the line. Charlie flag is now starting to fall to the hands of AX with Mischief. Zinvar is going to be taken down. Mischief cannot afford to take this loss right now on Zinvar. Quiver and Angus are both trying to cap this one through. Up to Mischief, taken down by Quiver, but not before they do the trade. Angus just holding off. We'll clap this over to the AX fraternity. Looks like AX, we got Angus with the FG42 taking down Exxon from range. Jamesy now coming in with 4 tickets remaining left on Filth and 5 tickets to go. 10 times the amount of tickets. AX are looking pretty. They just need to run this clock out with Bravo and Charlie in their stead. AX are looking to see if they can score the first map of the game, but Up to Mischief won't go down without a fight. Imperium still holds back on Alpha with 1 ticket remaining. Can they go out? There it is. AX taking first map of the game with a very hard fight there from Filth at the end. Jamesy 15 to 10, Zoe's 14 to 12, Angus 15 to 9, and Q-Shock 13 to 9. What a hell of a first round, just to show you the type of fight we are expecting with Exxon, Jamesy and Imperium with the squads. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Map 2. If you are just joining us, my name is Noobalicious. This is Game 16 of the 2021 Autumn Cup on Xbox. Division 1's Auxiliary versus the Filthy Reject. That first map was going into the favour of Filth, taking a very commanding lead at the beginning of 145 down to 106. AX managing to flip it in the mid-game, bringing it to a 97 all before turning the tables and ending up down the line. Filth going out with an absolute courageous amount of grit there at the end, nearly flipping it back against all odds with 10 times the amount of points that Filth had. They managed to drag them from 97 all the way back, not only losing 1 or 2 tickets in the time they managed to drag the other team down by 30. With 18 seconds to go, Filth has got to make a roaring comeback on map 2. Give us the tiebreaker, not that we deserve, but the one that we need. Because this is going to get absolute sweat central. We have seen Provence being dominated by both teams many times in the past. Today will be no exception to the matter. And of course, we'll be starting with the Riverside Manor, but just the absolute gameplay that these two teams are putting out. This is absolute hell on earth between these two. This is one of the closest games we've seen, only narrowly avoiding this morning between the games early on. And my mind is completely escaping right now. I believe it was DWE versus NSS coming down to a 7-point lead right at the beginning. Hopefully we see another one like that today. Angus getting first blood on Jamesy, followed by Exxon taking down Amper. Bravo flag will go in the hands by the look of it towards Filth, getting a nice little start to begin with. We do have Q Wombat hiding up in a corner, hiding on that nice little staircase like a gremlin. He's about to have his dome capped, and there it is. A nice, beautiful shot. But Amper Vibes goes in for the extra kill. Misses out, and that's going to be Exxon nailing that, and they will hold Bravo. Now pushing up towards Alpha. It looks like they have lost Objective Chaser, and the Alpha flag will be where it's at. But James the Imperium all over it. Q-Shock had absolutely nowhere to go before he got nailed. And Exxon giving him the old double sag bag, Lipton tea, dirty rags. He's letting Q-Shock know exactly how he feels about him. But the Alpha objective slowly but surely going over. Amper Vibes looking to take everybody to church. Showing everyone what kind of a Division 1 player he is. Goes into those shots. Around the corner. Herbie fully loaded. Herbie fully unloaded. Amper Vibe is off the chain. And there it is. A Hachiwari from Wombat. We did see that one come through. I'm not going to get that on the instant replay, unfortunately, as we only got a very quick second of it. But Q Wombat coming right back in with the kill. Looks like AX do have a command over Alpha and Charlie with 150 to 151. Very close here on the mark. We do have Imperium and Jamesy both holding back on Bravo. Q Wombat Amper with Q-Shock now trying to steal the win in here and take Bravo. Give the AX team a full triple cap across the board. If we take a look at Q-Shock as he rushes into this house, he's going to be met face to face with the corner gremlin. That is going to be Jamesy. Jamesy being one of our Ocean shoutcasters, done a fantastic job, but so far only shoutcast won the game. So let me know in the comments if you want to see Jamesy come back with his very smooth and sensual voice. The shoutcast, unlike me, this sounds like I've had a couple of cats thrown into a blender. Don't worry, there have been no animals harmed in the making of this except for my pride. And the Charlie objective still going to be in the hands of AX. Exxon trying to come in through the mid alley right now. Through the staircase, no one knows. He knows he's going to be tapped and clapped and cheeked and cleaped. And these two boys are just peeking all over the place. Quiver getting saved narrowly by Angus, but it's not going to be enough. And he's just going to take full opportunity. Exxon is just going to mow down the entire group here. Rez up to mischief, and they will claim Charlie, giving them the 2 cap. 145 to 135, only 10 points down. Filth still holding on to Bravo. They have kept this flag the entire time. Amper Vibes desperately trying to get off. Imperium looking to see if he can get one more. And he going for the revive. No, he can't. Imperium will stay behind. No, he's deciding to go for a little bit of a walkabout, and we'll take a bit of a walkabout ourselves towards the Alpha flag with Angus now taking down Jamesy. Quiver holding behind him. Imperium looks like he's just making a little bit of a break outside of Bravo. Do a little bit of a peek, a little bit of sneak, a little bit of recon work. With Charlie and Bravo both in their hands, Filth might be able to push AX into a spawn trap, which is not going to be good news for them. This is a linear map, and the moment you get spawn trapped, it is very difficult to get out of it. We did see Filth managing to break out from a little bit of a spawn trap in the last game, but it wasn't enough, and AX managed to dominate across the field. Q-Shock's now going up against Zoe's. And they are firing all over. Zoe's has got the P8. Q-Shock's got the smoke. Hear him now taking the northern flank. He is going to see behind the buildings Amper Vibes and Q-Wombat. He's going to be by himself, notifying his team. Amper Vibes now trying to chase him down like a cat and Jerry Tom race. Right into each other, and the panic, just the absolute spray and pray from Amper Vibes, managing to save it. You know those cheeks were absolutely clenched tight, and the Charlie flag is now completely up for grabs. Jamesy try to hold back. Amper managing to get in the res there, and they will win the prize of the day at the Charlie flag. They will take that for the glory of AX. Filth also holding back here on Bravo, refusing to give it up. The Alpha flag, Angus and Quiver have both been left to defend it. We do have, it appears, a 3-man float team with 2-man defender. With AX using that tactic to hold back. Amper Vibes, the last remaining force on Charlie, with Exxon trying to close in. Amper Vibes managed to take down Exxon, but Zoe's is very close behind him. Gets the headshot on Amper Vibes. I don't know what that means, but I think it means, come on, mate. Walk it off. You can do it. Nothing like a 50 cal to the face. Just tap your mate on the shoulder. If anyone's in the military, please let me know if that's how it is. You get shot in the face with a 50 cal bullet. You just tap them on the shoulder, tell them to walk it off, give them a Kit Kat, and you just mosey on your way. Zoe's now holding back with Q-Wombat coming in from the north, and I do not believe it was Amper Vibes there with Up to Mischief. Does take him down. Q-Shock's now going to be joining in the race as well, coming in from the east. Shots out on Up to Mischief, and Charlie flag will be taken. AX 115 to 120. Filth do have the lead right now, and they are losing the Charlie flag. They managed to turn the tables right here just before we enter into the mid-game. Jamesy now rushing in to meet up with Q-Shock. Does take him down. He's got the nice little angle there, but Amper has got a perfect position to slip and dip. Jamesy narrowly avoiding it. Tries to jump, but he's had too many chicken nuggets. He can't manage to get over the top. He doesn't know which way to go, and it's all over for him. And there he goes, James. He's going to be taken down by Amper Vibes after all of us have just had our eardrums blown out by the sound of those infinite machine guns. Up to Mischief, going in for the shot. Angus does get the shot in, and he will go and pick up Quiver. That should be okay, but who knows? Alpha and Charlie both in the hands of now. Bravo being completely devoid of anyone on the Filth team. Q, Shock, and Vipe. Amper Vibes will take Bravo, pushing a 3-cap against Filth. We have seen the tables turn here again with 112 to 108. This is a position that Filth cannot afford to put themselves into. Q-Wombat coming in from the south. We do have Quiver and Angus now coming in from the east. The 3-cap is upon them. But it looks like they're now starting to get their ass into gear. Charlie going into the hands from James and Imperium, holding back with Quiver now being dropped. The Alpha flag being taken over by Exxon, Up to Bishop, and Zoe's. Taking a look, we have Amper Vibes trying to go in through the mid lane. Wombat coming in from the west and leaving back on Bravo. I do believe there's anyone there, meaning Bravo is going to be an easy walkthrough. That is going to put a 3-cap straight onto AX. They cannot afford that right now. They are in the lead, but only by 6 tickets. Charlie is starting to be taken over. Exxon now trying to come in to start the fight, but he's going to be into a 3v1. Wombat taken down. Q-Shock and Amper Vibes are both trying to take it. With all of them taken down, Exxon can rush onto the Charlie flag with Jamesy and claiming a 3-cap right now. 104 to 103 and closing quick. Filth has managed to turn the tables here. The Alpha flag still in their hands while Charlie just gets flipped. Is technically a 3-cap and a half. Angus managing to hold back. Takes down Zoe's, but not before Quiver is down. Up to Mischief now going up against Angus. That is going to be an absolute contested map. Angus in the middle of a fire pit is going to go down. Filth with the 3-cap. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie instead. 90 points in dropping quick. AX have dropped the ball here at the final moments. They are trying to rush into Bravo. We do have Jamesy going up against Wombat, Shock, and Amper. Amper now breaking off from the herd. He's going to try and make his way through the western flank up to the north and claim Charlie. While the fight breaks out, we do have a massive Zerg rush coming in from Filth from the final moments. Q-Wombat narrowly avoiding the shots, but Q-Shock taking it in stride. All over the place. Q-Wombat managing to drop down through the manhole. He's in a lot of trouble right now. He doesn't know which way to go. He's going to be rushed, and he's taken down there. Q-Wombat by Jamesy with a Sturmgewehr 1-5. Alpha Bravo, Charlie now going into the hands of AX, but was it enough? 31 points in the lead, 69 Giggity, who else but Quagmire? AX are down on the dumps right now with Filth absolutely towing the line, but Ango is going to spawn on the back of Quiver. They have got Charlie now taking Alpha, stopping that triple and getting themselves a double. Jamesy now going shot for shot with Angus. Quiver still alive. It looked like Angus was taken down, and there it is. Jamesy will go in for the revive, pick up Imperium. The Alpha flag will go into the favor of Filth. Taking a look here at the Charlie flag. We do have Exxon try to make a rush through, but it wasn't enough, and Angus, Amper, Wombat, and Q-Shock did mow him down. Bravo now completely open up. He's going to let Wombat, Amper, and Shock walk in there, but Mischief coming in now from the south. He's going to try and protect it. We do have Q-Shock and Amper closing in. They've got themselves a nice little spot there. Zoe's knew he was in trouble. It wasn't enough for the go. Exxon managing to stay alive just long enough to take the shot down. Being shot from behind. Just tried to get away, but it wasn't going to be it. And he looks like he is going to be taken there by Wombat from the top. Looks like Alpha now going in the hands of AX. They are pulling a 3 cap now on Filth. And with 66 to 89, 20 points in the front. Looks like this could be the end for Filth's little reign of terror as AX have made themselves known. Uwiva and Ango both trying to hold back an onslaught from the Filth team. Zoe's is going to be dropped with Imperium. Jamesy from the rear has got a perfect shot on Quiver. Completely missed the opportunity. He could have nailed him while Imperium was being shot in the face. Jamesy now trying to pick up where it's been left off. And Quiver is dancing around like a Canadian figure skater from Cirque du Soleil. And looking at the Bravo flag, we do have Amper Vibes, Q-Shock, and Wombat still holding that with Angus holding Charlie. Alpha flag, the only one left for Filth to take control of. Over 62 to 75, still in the lead here by 7 points, but closing quick. 10 points, I should say. My math is absolutely terrible today, ladies and gentlemen, but AX are now starting to make a move onto this Alpha flag. Filth not being aggressive at all. They're being very defensive, but they are not moving. It looks like Charlie, we can see from the top, is being taken, but Q-Shock and Wombat and Amper will rush that Alpha flag and take it. One step forward, one step back. They might have lost Alpha, but at least they're going for Charlie, stopping this triple. And Zoe's Mischief and Exxon trying to contain that position. We do have a rush now from Jamesy on a Bravo with no one left protecting it. We do have Q Wombat coming in from the east, while it does appear Angus is coming in from the west. Quiver and Angus both rushing up to Charlie, leaving Quiver to draw it and Angus to hold back and defend it. Mischief taking him down with ease, and Quiver is going to roll straight onto that Charlie flag. Claim that one back. Wombat still alive. A threat to the Filth team is going to be taken down here. Amper Vibes now going to join into the fight from the north. Using that smoke, the artillery rounds are out 58 to 67. With Filth in the lead, we could get the tiebreaker, ladies and gentlemen, for the game. But with Alpha Charlie in the hands of AX, as well as Bravo now starting to contain the line, this could be a triple cap against Filth, and it could push AX into the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, there goes the triple cap with 57 to 60. Filth are about to lose their lead. And there it goes, ladies and gentlemen. AX now pushing in for a commanding push. We do have Zoe's, Exxon, Imperium, and Jamesy desperately trying to stop this triple cap. They did drop the ball there on Alpha flag. Angus and Quiver both just digging in for the long haul. Exxon now trying to race it against Angus. Angus trying to go in after Jamesy. Jamesy's going to be mowed down. Exxon takes in the kill. Goes in for the revive. Managing to pick it up. Charlie now going back 57 to 43. Closing down fast at the end of the game. AX are in the lead here by a total of 14 points. But they are starting to lose the edge. Charlie flag being taken over there. Wombat trying to hold them back on the position of the staircase. Up to Mischief, now backing up with Imperium, both going towards Bravo flag. Angus is coming in from the northern side, trying to protect that Alpha from anyone going in. They're going to be meeting up with Jamesy. Q Wombat holding back in the top of the church here. While we do have Exxon taking down Quiver, and up to Mischief, jumping on Bravo, is going to push for a 2-cap. 53 to 36, dropping the ball massively. AX are now starting to lose traction as Bravo and Charlie both fall in the hands of Filth. Jamesy now pushing into Alpha, might go into a triple cap for the Filth team, and that is going to be bad news for AX, coming out with such a good lead near the end of the round and losing it right there to complacency. Jamesy will take the Alpha flag with Angus just holding off on the line. Bravo flag is absolutely contested right now between the AX and Filth team, but AX will maintain their position and hold off. Charlie and Alpha both go into the hands of Filth here. Is going to push this back with 21 points in the lead. Filth are losing it down, but claiming back the ground. Angus and Quiver is now going to start backing up. Imperium is going to be dropped off the flag, leaving that for Quiver to walk straight on. Jamesy is now starting to go as well, with Exxon now joining into the race. Angus and Quiver both trying to hold back. Exxon narrowly avoiding the shots, goes in, fires like a madman, gets the 75 in there. Is it going to be enough? He's jumping and diving and ducking and rolling. He goes in for the shots. He's ducking the old Angus teabag. Double clam slam. Goes in for the extra rounds here. He knows this contestant. He goes in for the shots here. Doesn't matter, and Quiver is going to manage to stay alive. The shots are coming out, and Filth is starting to claim onto the flag. 45 to 24. They have lost the Charlie and Bravo flag. Filth struggling to hold a position here. They are getting out for stopping that triple, but with 20 points in the lead, they managed to drag it down so close, but AX have managed to push themselves into position, hold the line, wait for the clock to run out. And we do have Angus, Q-Shock, and Wombat now holding back on the defense. Mischief, Exxon now starting rush. This is going to be a huge go with Angus now being taken down there. Try to hide out, wasn't going to be in their favor. Zoe's is going to drop Q-Shock, and Wombat left to hold the line with Amper Vibes from the north going up against Imperium. Imperium is going to take that win. Bravo is going into the hands of Filth, but they have lost the Alpha flag with Quiver and Angus spawning on each other. James is about to go into a 2v1. We've seen how this plays out many times before. Can Filth manage to pull this one around? They lost it at the final moments in the map 1. Angus still alive in a 2v1. Imperium is dropped. Jamesy and Angus both going head to head. Who's going to take the win on this one? Jamesy and Angus both going to be fighting this one out. Bravo in the hands. Alpha was still in the hands, but Angus is going to claim the win. Doesn't manage to get the revive there, but right now it is 2 flags, technically 2 Filth here. While they do push in for a third against Q-Shock and Zoe as the shots are out. Q-Shock wouldn't give up his position. Mischief is going to be mowed down by Amper in the mid lane. Xenon is going to take down their Q-Shock. Zoe's can't afford. They need to go in there, get that pickup with 34 to 14 with 20 points still in the lead. AX are looking pretty to take the win here. Exxon take it down from Q-Shock, and that flag will start to go back. Bravo is now being pushed up here by Angus and Quiver. Imperium left to hold the line. Takes down Quiver, just narrowly avoiding Angus's bullets. Zoe's is going to be fighting on the back. Alpha completely uncontested, while the Charlie flag is where all of it's going to go taking place. Zoe's now breaking off, leaving Imperium to hold the line back on the Bravo flag. Up to Bishop with Xenon, now coming around with Jamesy. Pushing in Amper Vibes, he's going to be dropped with Q-Shock, dropped at the back. Q Wombat is taken down by Zoe's. Charlie flag, Bravo. Now Charlie's being taken over by Filth with that mad rush. Bravo still holding the line, 31 to 4 with 9 minutes left on the clock. Can Filth manage with their 4 tickets remaining to push back on AX and claim the win? 27 to 4 and closing down quick. AX need to maintain their position and push up on the Bravo flag. Amper Vibes, Q-Shock and Wombat now starting to come down on Bravo. Imperium and Mischief holding the line. They've started out the artillery round all over the top of AX. AX need to make a breakdown for the Charlie flag. We do have Quiver and Angus coming in from the north. Zoe's is trying to protect the line. Quiver is being taken down. Angus and Zoe's will go into a head-to-head. Angus taking down Zoe's will leave Charlie completely out for the open. Jamesy now coming in for the res on Zoe's. They cannot afford any of the losses. Imperium up to Bishop is going to be down by Q-Wombat. Amper Vibes jumping on the back of Q-Shock with 20 to 4 tickets remaining. 16 tickets to break the difference between Bravo flag now being taken to the AX position. Q-Shock, Wombat and Amper Vibes going up against Imperium. Imperium, the last remaining force, will be taken down by Q-Wombat. Bravo flag will be taken over by AX with Zoe's, Exxon and Jamesy now coming in from the north with 4 tickets and holding short. They are managing to hold this back incredibly well. Filth not going down without a fight with 17 to 1. AX will make the win. Game 16 will go to the hands of AX unless Filth can make it. And no, they can't. AX with the win on Game 16. 17 to 0. Angus 23 to 15. Q-Shock 14 to 15. Exxon 20 to 9. And Jamesy 22 to 11. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sweat Central. I need a drink. Q-Wombat, Shock and Amper Vibes with the squad. We'll be back right after this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to lie, I am completely lightheaded. I definitely needed to get myself some sippy sips after that. If you're just joining us, AX taking the win in Game 16 Division 1 Xbox Battlefield 5 2021 Cup, 17 to 0. managing to drag them from such a commanding lead. Filth almost managed to take it back on a 4-ticket remaining sector for themselves, but they lost it right at the end. AX did everything. You could feel the panic coming across the battlefield, with Filth nearly taking a triple there right at the end. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough, and we do congratulate AX for an absolutely amazing game in map 1 and in map 2 winning. But now we're going into Lofted Islands with 3 seconds to go. Filth have got some pretty big boots to fill. They are going to be coming in with an absolute rage and a half. They needed to come back on a win and not go down with a 3-0. It looks like somebody got a little bit too keen there with the Pets. And managing to get a shot from Zoe! Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, I need to absolutely instant replay that 1.5. I can't believe that. We only got it from the top, but what an absolute shot and a half from Zoe's. Dropping the shot there from all the way. You can see it going. It's going, gone! Boom, taken straight down there. Zoe's getting the shot on Amper Vibes. Just an absolute wicked shot and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that I wasn't in first person, but we needed to get that one in there. What an absolute ripper of a shot to take that down from range. Q-Wombat and Q-Shock now getting back into the action. Amper Vibes, Q-Wombat, and Q-Shock are holding up on Bravo. Exxon still hanging back in the shot in the house, and Apples is going to be taken down here. Amper Vibes is just copping it to the face this round from all directions. Up to Mischief goes in. He needs to go in for the res there on Exxon. They are losing the Alpha flag. It looks like Filth is starting to lose this one, but they will claim on the Bravo flag. Angus now by himself with Amper Vibes now spawning in will contain Alpha. While we do take a look at Charlie, Jamesy and Imperium will hold back on the Charlie flag. Bravo as well will go to the hands of Filth, giving them a double cap straight off the bat. Take a look. We have Amper Vibes now, and we will look at Anger if I can jump in. He manages to slay Jamesy there with only 9 health remaining. Very, very, very cheeky, very touch and go here. But railed from the ZK383 from range up to Mischief like a bat out of hell. Manages to jump in, claim Alpha, being sneaky just a peeky like a peeping Tom. And the Alpha flag will go into the hands of Filth, but at the loss of Charlie. Quiver and Angus now trying to come over the top of Pride Rock, going straight into the heart. Imperium with the range behind all of the sandbags. And Angus getting taken down there by Mischief. You can feel the rage coming in from Filth as they refuse to go down without a fight. Amper, Wombat, and Q-Shock now starting to rush on the Bravo flag, leaving Zoe's behind. Can he pull another miracle out of the hat? The ace out of the hole. And it looks like he was waiting for anyone to walk in there. Goes in for one. He missed out on the final one, and he's going to be taken down by Wombat. Wombat shot from all sides. Doesn't know which way to go. Getting backed up on the top, and that is going to be Amper Vibes now slaying in for Mischief, but not before Mischief takes out Wombat. And then Exxon coming in with the ZK383 will get the pickup here. We have Angus down backing up on Wombat with Amper Vibes. Exxon taking down on Bravo, and it's now a 4-man push onto Bravo from the AX team. That is going to leave Charlie only having Quiver defending, with Jamesy waiting to see if he can peek, sneak, and claim victory. He doesn't know where he needs to be. He just knows the shots are out. He's waiting for anyone to walk through there. Got 124 damage. Goes for another shot, takes him out, and the Charlie flag will start to go to the hands of Filth, with Angus right on, hot to trot, right on his 6. A hesitation there from Angus to use that FG42. Imperium's going to know. Roasts some chest ups and a half. Charlie flag and Alpha will be in the hands of Filth. Taking a look here at the Bravo flag, we do have Amper Vibes Q-Wombat with Q-Shock right on the south, up to Mischief, just getting that nice little clearance shot. It's about to be run into two of AX's best members. Amper Vibes now coming in with a clean sweep across up to Mischief. And Amper Vibes now going in Zoe's as well. He's in the middle of a really bad spot, and the Alpha flag will start going into the hands of AX. But Xenon, right in a little loop, managing to clean him up, take down Q-Shock. Going for the res as well on Zoe's, and they'll continue moseying on through. Jamesy and Wombat in a stalemate. In a battle of wits, the battle of the chess masters. has decided, so you got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Two analogies from different games, I understand that, but who cares? Amplifier's got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him. Checkmate. I've definitely played Texas Hold'em before, or possibly Uno. Amplifier's just getting away there, but not before Up to Mischief manages to clean him. He doesn't get his reload in time, and that is going to cost him the life. Q-Shock just picking up Amplifier's like nothing happened. Wombat will now rush on there as well to the Alpha Flag. We do have Exxon as well as Zoe's holding off inside of the house. Amplifier's and Q-Shock both taken down. Exxon with a nice three-piece, managing to absolutely destroy them in just a hail of bullets. Look at that beautiful lineup. Just bang, 1, 2, 3. The Bravo Flag is their rewards to muster. Exxon and Zoe's both taking that one. Moving up towards Charlie, we do have Imperium and Jamesy holding the professional line, and hopefully getting this Bravo Flag will get them a 3-cap, but not before Quiver and Angus will take that Alpha Flag. They won't take Bravo quick enough, and Alpha will be flipped over before the triple, and there it goes. Managing to take back on Bravo, actually. I did manage to lose that one there. Up to Mischief and Zoe's. Up to Mischief now spawning in on the back of Zoe's. There's going to be a 2v3, I do believe. I did see, I think, 3AX, but there it goes. Amber Vibes getting a nice double there against Up to Mischief as well as Zoe's. And the Bravo Flag will be kept contained by the AX crew. Jamesy lying down on the job. Gets taken down by Quiver. Zoe's now pushing in. Angus spawning in. Oh, nice shot there from Zoe's from the Piat. Beautifully executed right from the bottom. Not expecting the explosion to come up from the floorboards. It looks like Angus as well as Quiver are going to be dropped there. Zoe's is just an absolute weapon and a half with that Piat round. They will take Bravo Flag here with Quiver just holding back with Amper Vibes as well. Zoe's knows he's under siege, under threat. And he's going to use these boxes to disadvantage. Amper has got the smoke out. He missed up that shot. Just getting around the side of those 40-litre barrels. Amper Vibes will be protected by Q-Shock. Looks like Up to Mischief and Exxon now rushing in. Exxon has been an absolute plague and a half against the AX team. But 118 to 100. Filter in the lead by 18 points and gaining some actually significant ground. They are looking to get a 3-cap in here against AX. And if that's the case, we wish we had this one as our second map to push the last game into the tiebreaker. But there it goes. They are technically going to get the triple cap in here just before the Alpha Flag falls. It is going to be quite a few, and they managed to take down 2 tickets in very quick succession just before the Alpha Flag goes. That's the point. The moment you get this triple cap on, these tickets, I do believe, fall 1 ticket every 2 seconds. So it is very imperative you do not want to be in a triple. Quiver is just going to hold back there. He's got this nice little high angle to headshot anyone willing to chrome in there. And Exxon has managed to kill him, and they're going in. He's also going to take Alpha. That is going to put them back into a double cap. Not a triple, but at least that will get the double in. 116 to 84. AX are having some hard time getting any form of movement on these flags. They are just being pushed from all sides. The defensive game isn't as strong as what Filters is in this map. It's very clear that Filters had a lot more time practicing on Lofton Island here. They know the angles, they know when to peek, they know when to pull out. And the Charlie Flag being the only one left remaining. Angus is going to try and make a break. A nice little flanky-panky from the north. As we see Jamesy Up to Mischief is left alone on the silos. Angus is just taking a moment for a little bit of a breather. Wombat does take down Mischief there from range. Wombat still alive, rocking that nice little elite skin. Colonel Sanders Jr. Exxon just getting through the window with Q-Shot hot on his heels. Drop from the back. Q-Shot doesn't want to be leaving that one up to fate. And being the only one alive, he is managing to take down Zoe's there. And he is going to be dropped. There it is, Imperium getting the final round kill on. And the Charlie Flag once again will go to the hands of Phil, giving them a 3-cap. Unless the Alpha Flag can be taken as well as Bravo. But with no one on there, AX is struggling. And we can see that a lot of the practice from Filth has definitely come on this map. They've put in the effort, the time, the determination. And they are just closing up shop across the board. 114 to 56. We have seen Filth come out the gate this map, leaving a nice potential 2-1 victory to AX. Wombat, Amper, and Shock. This is now put into the middle of a spawn trap. These positions are not good. Amper vibes taking down Jamesy with Q-Shock and Wombat hot on the heels. Coming right through to push into the Charlie. Using that smoke to their advantage. Q-Shock right behind is going to get nailed from Imperium behind the silo. Exxon now going up to Quiver, and that was a nice go at it, but AX did manage to lose out. Angus, last remaining King of the Hill, going to try and take Charlie for the victory and the absolute hold mark for AX. Got this nice little camp up there behind all of that beautiful lumber he picked up from Walmart. AX is just waiting for anyone foolish enough to fall short. And that might be Zoe's. Zoe's taken down there by Quiver with that bar 19-18, 110 to 30. Filth have really come into their all here, showing everybody exactly what they are made of. If only this happened to be the second map bringing us a tiebreaker, this would have been an absolute ripper. Even making this game better, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Filth, with their lead, are going in for another triple cap, and that will be game over for AX, unless somehow they can come back from an 80-point loss. This looks to be like Filth's map. Quiver and Angus now spawning in on the back will claim Charlie for their own, with Exxon now making his way through the top of the staircase. Got the nice shot on there. Doesn't manage to get all connecting hits. You can hear everyone, the tense, the silence across the battlefield. Only giving away his position. It looks like Wombat has got the angle, but no, Exxon manages to sneak the kill and takes down Wombat. He had the high ground, but unfortunately, unlike Disney would lead you to believe, the high ground doesn't always mean you're going to win. Angus taking down Exxon is just pot-shotting one after another, and taking down Q-Shot. He's managing to drop all of AX by himself. Filth can just take a break, take a relaxing breather, because Exxon happens to be the man of the hour, but Amper Vibes have had just about enough of him. Goes in for the win. 105 to 6. It looks like AX will take a loss here. Take the L, take the F. While Filth do take a win. Going in for another triple cap. We'll finish up this game. 105 to 2 tickets remaining left. They will go out with a 3-point win. Filth claiming the win on map 3, but AX winning the war. 104 to 0 with Exxon 19 to 7, Jamesy 16 to 5, Quiver 13 to 13, and Wombat 13 to 12. Filth did very well there at the end, but Zoe's up to mischief. Exxon will take the squad. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Nooblicious. Apologies for all my little hubbubs. I speak way too fast at times and I do trip up my own words. But thank you for joining me today. It has been an absolute ripper of a game to see AX and Filth come out with almost a nice tiebreaker there, but AX ultimately takes the win. And we will have more games for you kicking off tomorrow at 12 PM. We will see ALA taking on Ladies in Battlefield Red for the Division 2's Game 12. I will be hosting that one as well. So if you like my shoutcasting, let me know. Hope to see you all tomorrow, and I will catch you all next time.